Filled with expectation, of course. Stadium a little bit empty at the moment, but I'm sure that will fill up as time goes by. Togo are actually playing at their home ground, but the level of the competition and the size of the expectations means they are playing away from home, which could be hindering their support. Their hometown, of course, in Oyo, the complex Omnisport. It's only got a capacity of 1,600 people. Very important game for the home team. You can see the tension etched on their faces. The captain, Dimitri Manyokele-Basiki. The referees will have their part to play. It was a very fiercely fought battle in this fixture just a week ago. Moroccans did dominate that game, but of course afterwards, with a late goal, anything can change. But the visitors of the day back then, Toho, unable to get that equaliser late on. Coming back to that terrible victory of USM Alger against, of course, 9 goals down. The Congolese just asked the referee to close the game down, bring it to an end as they make their way onto the pitch in this one. Really a chapter to forget for them in their young international career. Not the kind of scenes you want to see at a football game. But their fortunes have changed since then, and now it is time for this matchday 4 game in the Cafetero Confederations Cup. Markovic, Ubila, Benani, all going to have a part to play in this game. A few brief words exchanged there between Toho and the referees, everyone wishing each other a good game. And here we have a look at the match officials. Jean-Claude Ishemwe, quite a strict referee, very eager to keep everyone in check. A few of the visiting fans also travelling away to the game make their voices heard. African football, which in general is garnering a lot more attention, producing some absolutely phenomenal talent down the years. And now with more investment and more commitment from the clubs and the players, African football in general progressing for the better. So we have a look at the lineup. Sayes Atokto and Gobo in goal. 3 players could be suspended. Dimitri Basiki, the captain. as we were saying before, Mandela Conte and of course the goalkeeper Wolfragon and Gobo. Careful for them. Mohamed Cissé, the danger man in this team, the out and out striker. 6 players for the Moroccans could be suspended after this game, including the captain Yassine Rami. Salyam Samer, the striker there. It'll be an interesting one for him to see how he adapts to the temperature, to the conditions here, because he has been scoring goals and they will need goals as soon as possible. As we have a look at the Argentinian coach of this team, Gamondi. Born in Olivaria back in Argentina, he's had a lot of experience in African football. He's managed some of the best teams on the continent. Esperance of Tunis, the Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa, Platinum Stars, USM Alger. He's got a great CV and now he's very much a part of this rebuilding process here in Agadir. Both teams looking on. Just a reminder of the standings as they stand. Second place third, Toho, the home side, playing in blue, are the third in the group on 2 points, just as the referee gives the kickoff of the match. And it's played immediately forwards and recouped in the middle by Kambubi, who plays it back to Bassem, back to his captain Yassine Rami. First touch for him, he was the double goal scorer in the first leg of this match. And Rami will go long. And it's a first foul given to the visitors. Foul by Kikasa. Bunani with a first dangerous run. Very technical players for the Moroccan side. Toho just enjoying their first spell of possession of the ball, really miscontrolled thereby on Dongo, but he manages to keep hold of it and Toho recycle the ball. Some nervy moments at the back. There's the captain who strides ahead and Basiki will win. A first throw in taken quickly. Toho trying to put a little bit of rhythm in the game, a back heel there, and that'll be the first goal kick of the match. But Dimitri Basiki leading the way really in terms of the players and their attitude and the expectations of how they're going to have to play. Cissé in possession. The first chance for him to spread his legs. Well, the ball played straight out. And it'll be a throw for Bassen Saini. The ball one back. And that is also one back by Toho. Batamba running through. It's a foul on Siddiqui, who was covering at the back. Batamba, who got the goal for Toho in this fixture a week ago, he just came a little bit too late as Siddiqui takes it short with El Houazli, and he'll play it forwards. Forced into a corner there, Ayub Kazmi, and the ball goes all the way to the goalkeeper, Gobo. He plays it short, and an opportunity for Toho to keep a little bit of possession in these early stages. Basiki plays it back, and Gobo will collect. And Gunga goes long, looking for Cisse. Badongo applying the pressure there, boxing in the Moroccans. That's good play from him. The ball won back in midfield and spread well to the other side. Basiki now with an opportunity to cross. Abdazi goes for the shot actually, and it flies over the crossbar. But a first shot registered by Toho in the game. It's nowhere near close, but it's still a very good opportunity. Basiki just saying sorry to some of his teammates. He did have an opportunity to play it into the box. There were a few bodies there, and perhaps that would have been the wiser decision. But nonetheless, the first shot of the match going to the home side, and a first warning for El Houazli. Gobo goes short. And so really intense on keeping the ball. And Guga goes back across. The ball cheaply given away. And here it's an opportunity and a first shot on the other side this time. Chosh. If my mistake, it was Banani. He had Markovic in the middle ahead of him, but Banani went himself. And Guga goes back to his partner at the back, and Senda Bakima, who goes long. That's a hopeful ball towards Cisse. He applies the pressure, it's Batamba, now it's Cisse. Cisse with a shot and he just drags it wide. He snatched at it. But again, good work by Batamba, who's been very lively, applying the pressure on Kazmi. It's a really speculative ball to start out with. Just a long ball cross field. Batamba is in space, but Kazmi needs to deal with it a lot better than he does. And then he's just not aggressive enough. Batamba has the vision to play into Cisse. And he goes wide. Toho keeping possession well, and Basiki will go long looking for Cisse. His foot was high and he catched Bassen there on the shoulder, and you can't see it on your screens, you can see it there because the fans are present in number. They're just behind your screen if you're looking at the stadium. You can see one stand is very empty, but the stand behind the cameras is chock-a-block full. Plenty of supporters. Bassen, I think, caught by the studs. of Kiaza Wamba there. So far, a shot each in this game. Well, 2 shots, Cisse just with that snapshot at the end. Miguel Andel Gamonzi just looking on. Bassen looks like he's going to be okay. Should be able to continue. Well, stoppage in play. Sen asking the referee to come back onto the pitch. Ball goes long, and it's now to Meta, drags a shot just wide. Big opportunity for the visitors. It just felt so kindly for Sayam Tamer. Markovic is there, Tamer. And his shot goes just wide of Ngobo's post. And that'll be a sigh of relief from Atoho's defenders because they really didn't deal with it. Benani putting Basiki under pressure, but it's cleared. And it'll be a throw-in in an attacking position for the Moroccans. Played in to the back post, but Ngobo just watches it go over. And once again towards Sayam Tamer. Bassen with a very poor delivery, taken quickly by the Congolese goalkeeper. And it's now Nsonda Bakima who takes the ball up. Bassen plays back to El Kouazli. No problem there. Very flat start to this game. Not a lot of action. Both teams trying to figure each other out. A lot of loose possession. You know, Markovic wins that one back. And Benani will keep it in play. He plays it back to Bassen. Captain Rami under pressure from Cisse, but he goes long. Tamer chasing after it. It's actually El Kamboubi in the middle. Alou Badra not very happy with his team's start to the game. Solitary rush forwards by El Kamboubi. Ngunga with Lacolo. Now Conte. He tries to thread it through, but the ball doesn't reach his man. Agadir recycling it well. It goes long towards Benaibi. He's got a rush on goal. Good defending. He gets the cross away though. And Ngunga plays his man into trouble. It's a poor pass. And the Moroccans collect. Sadiki under pressure. One back well, and it's a foul given against Cisse, I believe. Very soft. See that again there. Cisse just stands his ground. He's not happy with the decision, and you can understand why. One back by Atoho. Charging forwards, played out to the wing. Kasawamba trying to get past his man, but losing control of the ball, and again cheaply given away. Really poor. There is space in between the lines here. Another poor pass. And Shaush will play it back to his captain. Really a trio in midfield. El Kambubi pushing up. And Dimitri Basiki not happy with his team. It's a corner conceded by the captain. First corner of the match. And Hasnıye, Agadir have very tall players, so this will be interesting. The delivery is good. It's Rami, who scored twice, remember, so he knows everything about heading the ball at goal. And that's another free kick given against Atoho. Yedan just should have handballed. Rami's got a free header as well. He just digs it into the ground, and it's Ngunga who clears. So far, Miroslav Markovic has been very quiet. El Kambubi in the middle. It's straight at goal. And again, Ngunga clears. Markovic plays it across. And is that a corner? No. Goal kick. Markovic kept the ball in play. Ngunga says he was fouled. Jean-Claude Shemway very happy to let the play go on there. We'll have a look at it again. The ball, Ngunga gets the block initially. Markovic onside, and then it's Tamer who charges into the back of Ngunga. It should have been a free kick, not given by the referee. Goal kick, so no harm done. And it's Ngobo with the ball. Ngobo goes long. Batamba, the target man. One back. Tonga there. With a bit of a shove in the back. Kazmi going to grounds. Siddiqui brought down well, and now in possession of Ubia. He goes long, brought down by Tamer, one back by Odongo. He goes long now, and Cisse is on the shoulder of Siddiqui, who'll have to clear. Offside asked by the Moroccans, but nothing given by the referee. Odongo now to take the throw. Siddiqui again with a clearing header. Batamba tried to go back, but his pass intercepted. El Kambubi. Tamer goes long. Markovic is there, and the pass just a little bit too far ahead. Markovic, appreciative though, gives a thumbs up to his teammate. It's a good ball, good intention. Just a little bit over hit. And Sender Bakima taking the ball up, trying to give it to Katawamba. Chosh dispossessed. Good interception by Rami, who's gone to grounds and gets straight back up. And that is a charge into the back. Now, again, the referee lets play go on. Simba gets a foot to it. Cisse now in possession and with a little bit of space ahead of him. Cisse tries to cross and it'll be the first corner of the game now for the home side. Cisse seems to have pulled up. No, he's okay. Dongo, an obvious threat. Basiki will take the delivery. It's to no one. Dongo is at the back post. Brought down well by Benani. Goes forwards. El Kambubi plays it to Tamer, who's in plenty of space. He's got Markovic running in the middle, who's free. The ball goes to the back post. It's El Kambubi! Goes just, well, not just. It's a long way wide. But it's good play. El Kambubi probably had time to take a touch. But he went for the spectacular. It's a good break. And it's El Kambubi who plays that initial ball. Tamer sees him. It's a great pullback for that shot. Terrible. And a let off for AS Etoho. The rhythm of the match just picking up a little bit at the moment. Already down the other end of the pitch. And Rami with a free kick. It is a worry for the two Moroccan centre-backs because Cisse is very quick. Rami and Siddiqui very efficient in the air. But when the ball's on the ground and they need to chase after the player, that's when they struggle a little bit more. The duel to watch throughout this game. Siddiqui there. Plays it through El Kambubi. He's got Shaush alongside him. Comes back to his captain. Shaush ahead of him in plenty of space. He goes forwards to Markovic, who flicks it on. But it's a poor pass. Gobo. Taking his time. The fans enjoying the match so far. Although you would think that a little more chances, and especially from Etoho, a little bit more attacking intent is needed. They are third. A draw doesn't really work in their favour, especially as they have group leaders Berkane still to come in the competition. And a draw against Rayo Casablanca as well. Very even match there. So you would think that this one almost a must win for Alu Badra's men. Rami now got time to pick his pass. Shaush was in the middle. He goes long to Tamer, who will keep the ball in play, but he's given offside by the assistant referee. Benani been very active in this first 22 minutes. Conte free in the middle, he's given the ball, allowed to turn, bit of a loose control, but he gets away with it. And Gunga plays it across to Nsenda Bakima. Basiki is ahead of him and gets the ball, and he'll win a throw-in. Congolese captain really the only one who seems happy to run forwards and try and provoke a mistake or force a pass forwards and cut the defensive line, and that's another cheap ball given away. Good touch by Ubia, plays it forwards. El Kambubi, now Markovic took a deflection, and Gogo will come and collect. Ubia not happy because his piece of skill initially put his team in the right direction. Then El Kambubi was just too slow to pick the pass after that. And Gunga got Dongo ahead of him, he goes to the middle. Conte now. Dongo. That's cleared far down the pitch by Siddiqui. Kazmi, who has been in trouble. Yadan now. Yadan receives the return ball, goes for the cross. Cissé's in the middle, header away by Yasin Rami. Markovic, first touch. Now Kikasa Wamba plays it across. Kikasa Wamba again goes across goal, and Cissé's just reaching for it, but he can't connect with the lunge. Good play from AS Toho. They unlocked Agadir then, and it seems so easy. Casawamba there, plays it with Conte. He looks for Cissé in the middle. I think the cross just a little bit too hard. Big opportunity for AS Toho to take the lead. Lacolo with the header away. Now Conte, who spreads it to Kikasa Wamba. He goes forwards first time. Siddiqui. Batamba and Kikasa Wamba have just switched sides. I think Batamba quite keen to run at Bassen. He gets the ball now, but that's intercepted well by Bassen there. First battle won by the Moroccan right back. Yadan, bit of space ahead of him, plays it forwards to Cissé. Yadan gets the ball back. Lacolo goes forwards looking for Batamba. And that'll be a goal kick. Good defending once again. Abdelhakim Bassem. Basiki calling for the ball. Once again, the rhythm of the game just dipping a little bit. Lacolo has got a Dongo wide, gets the ball. He chooses to keep it and goes back to his goalkeeper. And Gobo looking very calm and composed. That one long to Batamba, just a little bit too far. Two fans of both teams celebrating together. It's what football is all about, and it's great to see fans mixing together, same crowd. Gone past the halfway mark in this opening 45 minutes at the Stade Omnisport Maria and Guabi in the Wando. Lacolo. And Gunga. Closed down immediately by Markovic. Conte with a very loose touch. I think that was Kikasa Wamba actually, my apologies. Sender Bakima now, he's brought down by El Kamboubi. Yadan. Good covering by Chaush. Ubia now. Marked by Conte. Nothing giving, says the referee. Cisse now, loose touch again. He plays it wide to Kikasa Wamba. Crossed by him. Good header away by Sender Bakima. Game just a little bit disjointed at the moment, and it's Markovic who has Tamer running ahead of him. Etoho's defence all over the place. And that will be a free kick given to the visitors. Dongo with a foul. It's good use of the body there by Sayam Tamer. Conte winning the ball very high up the pitch. Cisse's control is very loose. It's a wild tackle by Siddiqui. That could have easily have been a free kick, but in the end cleared. And Etoho now from an attacking position have got their backs against the walls as this free kick about to come in, played in by Benerini. And that'll be an offside given against the visiting side. A waste really. And Gonza and Gobo will go short and keep it. It's Al Kambubi again at the back post. He's been very active for Agadir. Once again, there he is applying the pressure. So Locolo brings the ball up. He's looking for his captain Basiki. It'll now be a water break for both teams. An opportunity for the managers as well to have a word with their players. Plenty of fans looking on. Once again, they are behind your camera, which is what you're seeing, even though the stand opposite us is filling in shortly. All the players just taking a minute to refresh themselves. Short break is over. The referee calling everyone back to the field. A few words, of course, given by the managers, the assistant coaches. I don't think Alu Badra or Miguel Gamonti will be particularly pleased with what they've seen so far. You get the feeling there is the opportunities on both sides to score, perhaps a lot more space left by the Etoho players at the back. In fact, Markovic and Tamer Sayam have only got to find that killer pass, and you get the feeling they will be in. It's a good play by Ubia. Siddiqui now goes forwards. There was Markovic there, failed to get the ball under control, and Gunga clears. Ubia once again wins it back and is played wide by Shaush. Good play. Basen now with a cross, blocked, and that'll be a free kick against Basiki for handball. Could it be a first yellow card? Basiki is, or could be suspended if he receives a yellow today. Shaush. I'm not seeing much of him so far, but every time he's had the ball, he's done very well. And that is a handball from the captain. But Samba marked out of the game as well. And it'll be Tamer with his left boot to take. It's just over here. He was looking for Yasin Rami at the back post. The captain's not happy with that delivery at all. And he's letting the striker know. Kambubi was offside and the ball's nowhere near Rami. You can see there it is, the disappointment. Chosh. Tamer now with Benani, who's running ahead of him, asking a lot of his teammate. And then Sender Bakima didn't really ask themselves any questions there, just got rid of it. Simple but effective defending.
يلا الناس اكادير مرحبا.
Very powerful centre back and Sender Bakima. Not easy to move him off the ball. Markovic again with a loose control. It comes out to Shaush. Ubiya, sorry. 20 and 22. And Gunga under pressure. He goes long. Tamer, quite low down the pitch. Siddiqui goes long. And that is Markovic, or El Kambubi actually. He goes down to ground far too easily and the referee reads well into that and waves play on. It's a shame El Kambubi goes to ground because he's got the beat of his man. That's nowhere near enough contact for a free kick. Good decision by the match officials. Bakima, Sender Bakima has been very solid so far. Besen puts the ball back in play. Adongo, good interception, and Bakima clears, looking for Kikata Wamba. His shirt's tugged. Conte goes forwards with a header, doesn't win the ball back. Rubia, speculative. Basiki clears. Samba could have challenged a bit more there, but just a bit flat-footed. El Kambubi once again marauding forward, had the time to control but didn't. He's not happy that his players didn't make a run. Conte goes forward to Yedan. He's been very good for AS Atejo. That's a good ball. Lacolo now, Basiki ahead of him. Basiki crosses, cleared by Rami, and it fell back to Yedan. And El Houazli just keeping the ball at his feet, letting the clock run down a little bit. Good play initially from Yedan. Cisse just running a little bit offside, and I think he was trying to play it back towards his attackers, but his header just went over everyone and was calmly collected by the referee. Dongo putting pressure on Tamer. Sayam Tamer played wide by Shaush. Besen now with the cross. Intercepted well by Ngunga. Played forwards by Yedan. That's Patamba who's brought down. And it'll be a free kick given again to Besen, who's also stayed on the ground. Seems to be in a lot of pain. Take a look at that again. It's a clear foul by Besen. I don't really understand how he's hurt himself. But Tamba simply
والله الحباب ديروا لنا بارطاجي باش يجيو ناس كتار عندنا هنا.
Besen's still on the ground. the Vuvuzela, the infamous Vuvuzela, after the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. Ever present whenever African fans are around. It's certainly gone down as
الله يتمازير
one of the
سكرات
objects in
بارطاجي
football's
سكرات
history.
بارطاجي.
Part of the trivia now of world football, the Vuvuzela. Adongo trying to go forwards, but it was a speculative ball controlled well. That's another loose pass by Markovic, even though Sayam collects. Markovic running ahead. He's up against Nsemba Bakima. Keeps possession. Tries to go alone. And loses the ball. Good defending once again by Nsemba. Dongo. Kasawamba had the bounce of the ball, but didn't do much with it. Elkambubi goes wide. That's Bassen, who's back up on his feet. He's got Binani ahead of him. Bassen alongside him, gives him the ball. One back by Batamba. Good play from him. Plays it to Basiki, who goes down, and that'll be a free kick. Bassen once again conceding it. Atoho getting out of that difficult spot with quite composed play. And Bassen's trailing leg just catching Basiki there. Ngunga receives the ball from Lakolo. He's got Conte ahead of him, but he goes across to Nsenda Bakima, back to his goalkeeper. Ngunga will ask for the ball. He goes wide. But Ngobo says, I'm going forwards. And that'll be another free kick. Miguel Gamondi happy with that decision. Siddiqui alleged to have been fouled. And El Huazli has had a very quiet afternoon.
انتم حيلا حاضرين كثير ها.
Ngunga trying to play to Conte, but it's a loose touch. Shosh with Benani. Goes back to Bassen. Back to Shosh. Ball lost. Cisse. Yadan now. Lakolo gives it back to Yadan. Keeps the ball well. Dongo now. Yadan in a bit of space. Has time to turn. Kikasawamba. Loose ball given away.
الله يحفظك خويا سعيد.
Samer tried the nutmeg, didn't come off. Lakolo to Conte. But Samba's asking for the ball out wide. He gets it from his captain, Basiki. But Samba's going to cross, and that'll be a corner for AS Atoho with 3 minutes left to play in this first half.
بارك الله عليك خويا تمازيت. يلا مرحبا بك. مرحبا بك وبراز. أبراز إيمازيغن. راه من ميامي كندير لكم هاد النقل هذا من فلوريدا.
It's got Cisse in the middle, and it goes towards Conte, just over him. Kikasawamba now pressurising, and Atoho will get the throw in. Dongo's there. Lokambubi, who cleared. Ball tried to be played across. Dongo wins it back well. Kikasawamba back to Adongo. Trying to just shift it past, but El Kambubi once again in the way, as was Sayem Tamer. Dongo this time is going to go long with the throw-in. It's a good, powerful throw. Collected by Nsenda Bakima.
يا اخويا راه المجهود هذا راه واقف
Siki
واقف وشاد ليك اش غندير مازال.
cleared by Rami. It's going to go all the way to
واقف
Ngobo at the back.
وما مرتاحش كاع. هايدي شاد التليفون بجوج يدين باش نقل لك هذا الماتش هذا.
Way forwards. Rami clears. His goalkeeper wanted it. Conte. Back to Yadan. Good touch from
فرج
him.
غير انت، انا راه ما مفرج ما والو، غير شاد التليفون.
So far, even though that was a little bit of a loose pass as he was looking for Kikasa Wamba. Clearly offside. Good decision by the assistant referee to raise this flag. And El Houazli to take the free kick.
ما عرضاش بغا مازال ندير ليه، انا راه شاد التليفون وواقف حدا التلفازه يقول لك مازال قاد لي هادشي.
Wamba goes long. Yadan and Cisse in the middle, but Rami deals with that.
على الاقل احسن من داكشي ديال اليوتيوب،
Cuts back on the inside.
كيحطوا لك
Good play
تما
from him.
كتفرج 5 دقائق.
El Kambubi fouled by Lacolo. Trying to stay on his feet. Standout performer so far for Agadir.
راه معلق بيدي يا خويا، معلق.
And El Kambubi
كان
in the middle.
التليفون معلق راه بحال.
Much more needed from Markovic and Sayam Tame up front. And it'll be a free kick given against the big centre forward. They've really struggled to keep the ball on the ground. Just as we're going into added time at the end of this first half. Samba has been
دوزيام ميطا غنغطيها.
not really received the ball at
دوزيام
all.
ميطا راه فكرت فيها،
since
ما
those
نقدرش
very
دابا
early
حيت الا
exchanges.
مشيت نغطيها غنمشي لكم
Bunga
الماتش.
goes long, looking for Kikasa Wamba, dealt with well by Siddiqui. Kassim with Ubia.
مرحبا بجميع المغاربه
Shaush alongside him. He's got space to run ahead.
من طنجة للقويرة.
Sayam Tamer. Houazli has made space and receives the ball. He's got Rami ahead, but it's probably one to clear for the referee, just as fourth official has indicated there will be 2 minutes of added time. Chance for both teams to regroup at the break. Conte perhaps with another loose touch. That's so basic. Shosh
ديما راجو ديما حسنية.
looking for Tamer. Doesn't get to him. Siddiqui with a powerful
الشوط
clearance
الأول هذا
goes all the way back to Ngobo. Maybe a chance for one last flurry from either seed. But Samba gets the ball down, and now can he use his speed? He's got Cisse alongside him.
بادة راه معلق بيديه هنا. بادة يا دادة.
Back to Conte, back to Batsamba. Is that a foul? Yasin Rami seemed to have caught him. It was a challenge with studs going forwards. Now Kambubi's got no one ahead of him. Markovic. It's a good ball across to Shaush. Now Tamer, and this is where Otoho have been sliced open. Now Kambubi down on the right. Shaush cuts back inside. He goes for the shot and it's just over the crossbar. That would have been exceptional. But Tamer had made the run, and if he just slipped it into him, we'll have a look at it again. Shaush is there. Oh, Tamer and Markovic just making the run inside, and they would have been unmarked just as the referee brings this first half to an end. 0-0 the score at half-time in this Group A fixture between AS Otoho and Hassania US Agadir. Goalless at the break. Siki just shaking hands with the officials. It's been a very quiet afternoon for both goalkeepers. No saves haven't been made so far. It's no shots on target. It's all been very much in the build-up. Sure we'll get a
دوزيام
chance
ميطا
to
أنا
have
معاكم، راه غنغطي ديك بين سبور بشي شوطة ولا شي حاجة هاني جاي. تعال توكل عليكم. دوزيام ميطا هاني جاي.
also been very involved in those first 45 minutes. Whistle blowing on a regular basis as he marches off the pitch. Take a look at the statistics. The Toho, who have had most of the possession, not done much with it. They've also committed a lot more fouls, and they've conceded twice as many shots. One of those shots on target, as I was saying, 6 for Hasnية اكادير, only 3 for a Toho. Take a look at those highlights from the first half in just a minute. 2 very dangerous opportunities. One for Kikasa-Wamba, Batamba and Cisse for Toho, and Shausha's shots at the end of the first half there. Probably Hasnية Agadir's best opportunity of the match so far.
يلا خليكم معايا، راه غندير شي لعيبه لديك بين سبور. خليكم معايا.
A reminder as well that the stadium is actually filled to the brink, just in front or behind the camera. It's the opposite side of the ground. But there are a few fans, more coming in, but there you can see it there. Just where we're sitting and where the cameras are. All the fans are there having a look. Just as we'll have a look. A little view of those first half highlights. Conte, who played it wide, to Basiki, who had the first shot of the afternoon, but it went quite a long way wide. Basiki, the captain, has been very active in those opening 45 minutes. And there's also, as you can see, a crowd favourite, a favourite with the ladies. The visitors responded afterwards. Benani with a shot that dragged just wide of the post.
درنا لها داكشي ديال حتى مغربيت.
And Senda Bakima.
عطينا باباه.
And Benani, who's got plenty of skill, he's asking Markovic to cut ahead of the ball. Kikasa-Wamba then almost getting Cisse on the end of his shot / cross. Wasn't really clear, but in any case just ever so lightly overhit, and the crowd thought that that would have been the opener for the home side. And Shaush right at the end of the first 45 minutes, going so close with his effort from range. But Ngoga seemed very confident that that was going over his post. The second half is going to come. Still plenty to play for, everything to play for in fact, in this Group A tie between a Toho and Hasnية Agadir.
غيبدا نرتاح شويه تزداد سميتها. سلام الشوط الاول سلام. زيرو زيرو. غير غيبدا الشوط الثاني راه غنقرب التلفازه عاوتاني. راه عييت اخويا راه شديت التليفون بجوج.